What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Stacks, aka Sir Stacks a lot, and I'm back here with another episode of Tekken Tips. And as y'all boys can see from the title, man, this is another video dedicated to our favorite character, Sir Kazuya Mishima himself. You feel what I'm saying? So, without further ado, man, let's get straight into the video. You feel me? I got some techniques I'm finna show y'all. You guys know me. I'm finna put y'all boys on as much as I can. I want to see you guys get to the highest rank possible. So let me not waste no more time. Let's get into it. I'm gonna start with some mid-screen stuff. You know, some neutral attacks that you can utilize that a lot of people aren't familiar with. I should say they're not familiar with these moves because no one does them. So if you do these, especially at the lower ranks, you're gonna catch a lot of players off guard. They're gonna be like, "What the hell? Kazuya can do that?" Down forward 1 into down forward 2 is a safe on block mid attack. You feel what I'm saying? You saw that knockback? So since it's safe, you can just throw this out your ass as much as you feel like, and you don't have to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, on counter hit, it's actually guaranteed. And look at the knockback that you get. That's actually an Oki setup. You know what I'm saying? Go into 4-4-3 or a hell sweep. You get the point. If they try to interrupt you, the second hit is actually a fucking launcher. So keep that in mind. Yes, throw this out your ass. And with that being said, you know, if people they're gonna stand still expecting the mid, then you can freely do your mid-high. You know what I'm saying? Your mid-highs, you can mix them up, do as you please with this. It's actually very good. Very underrated mix-up. Next, we got the neutral 4. Feel me? Just a basic kick, the magic 4. On counter hit, it knocks down. It gives a guaranteed forward 4 into Oki. You know what I'm saying? Use that if somebody's in your face too much and they're mashing, you know, they might rush you, and just press circle. Hit them with this. It actually wall splats at the wall as well, so keep that in mind. Sidestep 1+2. This is a move that is real good. I got introduced to him in Tekken 7. The input was different though, but I think it's better off in this game because in this game, I don't know about Tekken 7, but in this game, it's +5 on block. So if they try to interrupt you, that's a full counter hit launch right there. I'm sure you can catch somebody with a forward depending on the move that they do, just based on my basic knowledge with this character. So yeah, plus on block, it's a high, so keep that in mind. But on hit, it gives a guaranteed forward 4 into Oki. As you can see, you feel what I'm saying? So yes, this is a nice move. On counter hit, it's the same. Doesn't do much on counter hit, but it just does a little bit extra damage. 3-1-4 is a string that you only see people doing combos with Kazuya. Of course, right? That's the basic B&B. Little do people know that this string is actually very underrated. Because trust me, I took this online and I got in people's heads. Let me tell you, the third hit is actually delayable. You want to know why? Because on counter hit, look what happens. Guaranteed forward 4 into Oki. So yes, throw this out there. It's also safe on block. Keep that in mind. It's completely safe on block. The third hit is delayable for the sole purpose of catching people lacking. You know what I'm saying? Counter hit. And at the wall, it wall splats. Full combo. Use this wisely. I'm telling you, a lot of people are not gonna expect that in the neutral with Kazuya. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does it. Down back 3 is a nice low I like to use to crush under highs, crush under throws. You know what I'm saying? And it puts me in crouching state so I can do something like, you know, his crouching throw or a wall rising 1+2 right after. You feel me? And on counter hit, it puts the opponent in crouching state. You feel me? So they can't interrupt you. If they try to press something, it's gonna be guaranteed. This is gonna be a guaranteed counter hit. You feel me? And that, you already know, that's gonna give a forward 4 into Oki. This is also a move that I like to use. It's safe on block. It's fast as hell. I think it catches people sidestepping. It's fast as shit, and on counter hit, it completely, like I said, knocks down, gives a guaranteed forward 4 into Oki. Another move that is very underrated is his wave dash into 3+4. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a high crushing move as well. It guarantees forward 4. But it is punishable with like a wall rising 4-4, so keep that in mind. Don't just throw this out there. It's risky, but it can be very useful. for what you get out of it, the punishment that you may receive is not that bad. So yes, throw this out there as you wish. You feel me? I like to do it directly after this as well, because you can also just do it by crouching. You don't have to wave dash. You can just crouch, walk forward, and execute the move just the same. So yeah, do it after something like this. People tend to jab after the down back 3, so that's just a little something I like to do sometimes. Catch people lacking. I'll hit them with a down back 3. They'll jab, jab. Hit them with this. That's guaranteed 4-4-4 into Oki. We got the 1-2-4-3 string. As everyone and their grandma knows, this is like a day 1 Kazuya string, gang. Like, everyone knows to block this. Anyone at the high, even at the decent ranks, know to block the 3rd hit. But, you know, this is a game with a lot of bum-ass niggas that like to mash, right? So, surprisingly, even for me, I've caught a lot of players with the 3rd hit on counter hit, gang. Just throwing it out there. Because they mash so much, especially at the wall. You know what I'm saying? At the wall, this will hurt on counter hit because look at this. Boom, 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 boom. That's guaranteed. Full combo. You feel what I'm saying? Full combo. The 3rd hit is also delayable. And that's the point. Delayable 3rd hit, and on counter hit, you just saw what just happened. It does juicy damage. And the 4th hit on counter hit, if they're really mashing out their ass, right? You're probably playing, I don't know, a Sayu player or a Nina. She'll fuck around and get caught by the 4th hit somehow because, you know, they just mash a lot. And this is basically like a down forward 2 counter hit. You get the point. Full combo. 1-2-2 cancel. I'm gonna put this in the video anyway. It's not that useful, but why not call it out, right? People aren't gonna expect you to do this. It's safe on block. It is kind of slow, but again, it's safe on block. On counter hit, I don't think it does anything. Yeah, it just does a little extra damage. So yeah, throw this out there if you want to catch your opponent slipping. They won't expect that shit. Nobody does this move. 4-3 is one of my favorite go-to moves for Kazuya. It's actually his keep out attack. So let's say you're trying to keep space, you're spacing, you know what I'm saying, you're moving around. Forward 3 is the tool you want to use to keep people away from you, especially if you're about to die and you already know someone's probably gonna rush you. Hit him with a 4-3. Look at the range. Look at the range. That range is crazy, and on counter hit, it gives you a guaranteed Oki setup, just like that. Guaranteed Oki setup. And at the wall, it's even worse because, look at this. Look at this. At the wall, it launches, bro. You can go straight into heat, or you can hit him with a down forward 1-2. It launches, gang. Down 1+2 is one of my favorite moves with Kazuya, as you can see. You feel me? It does a juicy amount of damage. And it's not that punishable. The only person that can really punish this, or get a big punish out of this, is Kazuya with his twin pistons. The most someone can punish this with is like a wall rising 4-4 or something, if they have it. You feel me? There's not much you can do about it. And it's cancelable. So yes, if you use this a lot and you decide to mix it up, someone's gonna crouch, boom. You know what I'm saying? Mix them up, hit them with a 4-4-3. Or just wall rising 4 because it's fast, you know, catch somebody ducking. You feel me? Another thing I like to do with this move, I like to instantly do a wall rising 1+2 directly after it hits. Why, you ask? Because if they try to interrupt you with anything, it's +3. If they try to interrupt you and you do this, that's a guaranteed counter hit. And remember, like I said earlier, that's completely safe on block. So if they do block, you don't get punished for it. So yes, use this very well. I'm telling you, I do this a lot online, bro, and it works in my favor a lot of the times. You feel me? So do this into this. If they decide to mash, that's automatically gonna hit. You already know the drill. That's a guaranteed 4-4-4 into Oki. And guess what? If it's counter hit, that's the basic B&B. So just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? 2-2 is another one of my go-to attacks with Kazuya because it's completely safe. If the first hit is a counter hit, the second hit is guaranteed. Look at the damage and look at the plus frames. +7 on block. You saw how juicy that damage was? Look at that red. Juicy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, juicy as hell. And let's just say, if they decide to mash after the first hit, you know the drill. You can flow after that, etc. Full combo. That's scary. Having a Kazuya getting you with a combo on a side angle is actually dangerous because of the Oki situation that you get put in because of that. There's also another way that you can execute this move if, let's say, you have some distance away from your opponent and you want to close in on him. Do a forward neutral 2-2. It still works the same. It's still a 12 frame startup, but it is slower, yes, because you have to step up first, but it does the same thing. If the first hit hits on counter hit, it's guaranteed. They can't interrupt. If they try to interrupt, you saw what just happened to this nigga. He was holding his stomach like he had diarrhea. You feel me? So put this to use, man. It's a good tool right here. Sidestep 3 is a move that I used to use quite a lot in Tekken 7 because on normal hit you could combo, but not so much now. But on counter hit it does the same thing it used to do in 7. So you can use it. It has nice range. It's steppable, but it has a lot of range. People do not expect this from Kazuya. It wall splats at the wall. Kazuya has a fucking keep out move, gang. He has a fucking keep out move in Heat. No one's gonna expect this shit because barely anyone ever does it. Rarely, even I get caught off guard with this move when people do it with Kazuya because I don't ever expect that shit. Nobody does it. And on top of that, it screws. So if you want to swag on somebody right quick, if you're in Heat, you know, you're about to get the kill, do this. And that also means if somebody does like a jumping attack that puts them in the air and you do that keep out move, you already know the drill. That's gonna screw them in the air, pause, and that's a full combo for you. Now, I've covered all the tech that I had for you guys for the mid-screen game, you know, your neutral game. But I got y'all boys because I got some wall tech for y'all niggas too. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into it. I'm not finna waste no time. Up forward 3 is one of my favorite Kazuya moves. It's so fast, it's safe on block, and it's a mid. So if they crouch, that's a full wall splat. You feel what I'm saying? Mid-screen is very good too. You know, it knocks down, so you get like a nice Oki situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the wall, it wall splats, bro. Look at this. Full combo. And it's so fast, it's unreactable. So I like to, you know what I'm saying, wavoo, boom. Or I'll just do some weird shit, get in their head, make them think I'm gonna go low, boom. You know what I'm saying? Full wall splat. Remember, it's safe on block, and you don't get punished for using it, so use it. It also crushes under low, so if someone tries to do a low attack or a dick jab, or they try to grab you unless they're king, this is gonna hit. I got some more Oki tech for y'all boys, man. I'm sure you guys remember my Oki breakdown. I got some new shit for y'all, you feel me? So let's get into it, man. Forward 4 into down forward 2. That'll connect if your opponent either stands straight up or they do any wake up attack. So boom, forward 4 into down forward 2. But look at where he is. Hold on, he's tech rolling. He's tech rolling, bro. He's tech rolling. Look at the position that it puts this nigga in. No diddy. You feel what I'm saying? You see this? This allows you to step right up and go into another Oki mix-up. I mean, I'm sure you guys know Kazuya's Oki is ridiculous. So with that being said, get a full combo. Forward 4, down forward 2, hell sweep. I like to do this at the wall because look, you see this combo? It'll always combo like this at the wall. The hell sweep will always combo like this on this angle. You feel me? And of course, you already know if you don't want a hell sweep, just do a forward 4-3. That's another combo. That in itself is another Oki mix-up, gang. Another blender to put your opponent in. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress enough how broken Kazuya's Okizemi is. That's his whole playstyle. So this is like a go-to, like mix it up with everything else from the Oki breakdown. I'm gonna leave the link for that video down below. Everything else from that video plus this. But wait, there's more. I got more for y'all boys. You can actually catch somebody with this move if they do, say, a back quick roll. If they do a back quick roll, and if you guys remember from my Oki breakdown, the jab into down back 4 setup like so, if they decide to do a back roll from that, this is actually guaranteed. And if you have heat, as you guys can see, that's a full heat engager, full combo. You guys get the point. That'll break the wall, break balconies, whatever. And that also goes for, you know, as long as the down back 4 hits them on the ground and they do a back roll, that's guaranteed to hit. So they could be on the ground or something, you know, you could hit them with like a, you know what I'm saying, like so, boom, heat engager, just like that. That's crazy. Another way to set up your Oki at the wall that I've discovered myself, I haven't seen anyone else do this, is you do a jab into forward, forward, forward as a wall combo ender. It does decent damage and it sets them up. I mean, look at the position bro's in right now. He's facing me on the fucking floor, gang. That's like doing the Heaven's Gate with Kazuya at the wall, except you're not doing the Heaven's Gate. It takes a bit of execution. It's not too hard, but it takes some execution. I'm sure you guys know forward, forward, forward. You have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to time this right after the jab. You can actually do 2 jabs into the forward, forward, forward just the same, but that's a lot harder to do. It doesn't do that much more damage. And the execution, it takes a lot to actually pull this off, so I recommend not doing that. And plus, you would need a one-hit screw to actually pull this off. So with that being said, just go, you know what I'm saying, just go jab into forward, forward, forward. That'll set them up crazy, you know, Oki setup just like that, you feel me? Running 3 is a tool. I'm sure you guys have probably seen me using this a lot in my videos and like my gameplay videos and whatnot. It's a good tool, bro. It's amazing. It's plus like crazy. You feel me? It wall splats. It crushes under lows, mids, throws. Like, I'll do something like, get up, hey, right into this. It's beautiful. That right there is nice. It's plus like crazy. There's not so much they can actually do about that. They might be able to jab. I haven't labbed this enough, but 9 times out of 10, they're either gonna press something and get counter hit into the wall and die, or they're just gonna block it and that's plus like crazy, and that's, you know, more pressure at the wall. Kazuya's heat stomp. This is a move that I always found to be kind of useless. I don't use it in real matches, but I've discovered that this shit has damn near unlimited range. Look at the range on this shit. Look at how far away I am and it's still hitting. It does no damage. If only it did just a little bit of damage, that move would have been so much better. But it is what it is. We're using Kazuya, right? We all know he's mid-tier at best. Look at the range on this. And you already know that, you know, you can shift into wave dash, go into a hell sweep or something. I would say use this if your opponent is like at a chip of HP, they're about to die. You can mix them up with a Wild Rising 4, you know, or just go straight for the hell sweep into Heaven's Gate, assuming you have heat, right? You will. But yeah, that's really the only use I would say it has. It has a lot of range. No one's gonna expect this shit. Look at that. That range is insane. That range is insane. This is actually guaranteed after a counter hit down forward 2 for crazy damage, heat or not. But if you have heat, you already know that's a heat engager. That's even scarier. But yes, keep that in mind. Traditionally, we would go like this, but there's no point in doing that anymore when you have this. It does way more damage and it's a heat engager, so keep that in mind. You can also do that mid-screen. It works too. There's no wall splat, but you do get a heat engager if you have heat and whatnot. So put this to use. If this hits, down back 1 into 2. That's crazy damage. Look at his damage, gang. That was a basic combo. I didn't even optimize that shit. That was like 50% almost. I'm gonna show you guys how to re-wall splat your combos with Kazuya. If you get a wall splat, which is from anything, you feel me, I tend to do something like this. You guys probably seen me do this before. It's pretty simple. I mean, if you see me do it, you should be able to just replicate it and learn this on your own, but I'm gonna tell y'all boys anyway. Any wall splat, hit him with the throw, fam. The throw, you backdash. You basically do a sidestep up. You do a sidestep right, and a quick backdash into the back 3-1. So I'm gonna go like, he's not at the wall. I'm gonna go like, boom. It's a little awkward with this throw because there's not much time for you to press something. So with this, I would recommend just do a backdash. Depending on the angle, it changes. Like, if he's further away from the wall, then you have more freedom to execute this. You know, it's more lenient to you. It's easier if they're further away from the wall and they still wall splat. But if they're like dead close to the wall like so, it's a little more tricky. So with that being said, all you have to do, if they're this close, do a little sidestep, a little micro sidestep, as you can see, into a backdash, and do your combo. You feel me? Simple. Simple. Optimize your damage as much as possible. That goes a long way, bro. Trust me. It's not that much more damage, but anything else is better, right? Do this enough and you'll be able to differentiate when to sidestep, when to just backdash, and how to execute this consistently the way I can. It just takes practice. Just get used to this. You can also do it from the side and just go like so. If you want, you can really just hit them off the wall completely, not backdash at all. Do something like this. Hit them back on the wall. You feel me? Do something like that. You can just sidestep clean straight to the side, either direction, whatever direction you want. You know what I'm saying? You could go like this. Boom. Full combo at the wall. You hit him with heat. That's gonna wall splat. I don't want him to wall splat. I want to just boom. You know what I'm saying? Go into heat. Now he's at the other wall, into a Oki setup. Kazuya has a lot of tools, bro. Do these things, fam. You get a wall splat, don't just do a basic combo unless you feel like it. Yeah, you can do what you want. This is Oki in itself. It's safer. But if you want extra damage, hit them off the wall, back on the wall. It's either you do this and they're not gonna hit the wall again. You're still gonna get crazy damage. You're gonna hit them from the side and go crazy, or they're gonna re-wall splat, depending on how you angle this. And you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be real useful. I like to do this too. But that's about the end of the video, man. If any of this helped you out, you know what I'm saying, let me know down below in the comments. You already know I don't mind having discussions with y'all boys, man. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. I remember, I want to see y'all boys get to the highest rank with Kazuya, bro. This is my main, man. And it's not a lot of people I see using Kazuya for real. So I'm going to put you guys on as much as I can. I want to see you guys get to the highest rank you can possibly get to in this bitch. Facts. So with that being said, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all boys on the next one.